Was smoking all my dragons, divine righteous, almighty greats, overachieving, never slacking. And today we got I guess, in a sense, one of the ultimate dragons, right? Vlad the Impaler, however you pronounce that. Man, so what brought me to this was I watched this movie last night actually called Voyage, the Last Voyage of the Demeter or something like that. And yeah, it was no joke. It felt real. A lot of those fantasy movies feel real. Like there was a vampire the whole time at the bottom of the boat while they were on their way to England, and he wreaked havoc. Of course, it just made me want to look deeper into like the whole Dracula, Vlad the Impaler, just all that stuff, all that legend and mythology out of Romania. So I found this Joe Rogan clip, and we're gonna hop into it right now about Vlad the Impaler.
This legend of Vlad the Impaler, Vlad Tepes, who was a guy who was a real guy who used to torture the enemy and impale them on spikes in front of him while he ate dinner.
No.
I mean, that's pretty brutal. But from what I hear, like from the little research I've done, like he's actually a hero to a lot of people because I guess these things he was doing to other killers, other people who were, oppressors. I guess the Ottoman Empire, people that he was going to war with, and there's no rules in that type of warfare. But it was just a way, I guess, he killed these people that's just like gonna live in the subconscious of the people forever.
No shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Whoa.
Look at what he used to do. So here's Vlad the Impaler. There's a depiction of him. So he lived Vlad Dracula, or Vlad Dracula. He lived in 1476, somewhere around there. Is this legend of
No joke, no joke. Even when I look up his kill count, it says he killed about 80,000 people, tens of thousands killed in total. Vlad is estimated to have killed about 80,000 people through various means. I mean, I've heard some brutal stuff, and he'll just sit there and watch, and and pretty much eat. He'll eat food while people are just being tortured. I'm gonna read some more about it, but I guess, and it's crazy because like the real castle over there, like I get that inspired the Dracula, vampire. I guess he really was in that castle. Um, so it says the Count Dracula in the book, which contemporary critics described as the most blood-curdling novel of the century, was Stoker's own creation. But many believe the bloodthirsty villain was partly inspired by Vlad the Impaler, the terrifying ruler of Wallachia. My bad if I pronounced that wrong. Now part of present-day Romania in the mid 1400s. He Vlad III earned his fearsome nickname for impaling more than 20,000 people and killing as many as 60,000 others during his bloody reign. He was even said to dine among his impaled enemies and dip his bread into their blood. But while the stories of the real Dracula have surely been embellished over the years, the true history of Vlad the Impaler is far scarier than anything Bram Stoker could have dreamed up. Okay. Says some historians say that Vlad Tepes' body count reaches above 100,000. I mean, yeah, we're talking a whole nother level here. We're talking a whole nother level of brutality. And there's a lot to dive into. But after I watched that movie, which everybody go check that out, The Last Voyage of the Demeter, it was just, I don't know. You ever feel something and it's like, yeah, your mind, your logical mind wants to say it isn't real, but then it feels like your heart feels like it's real. It's like, oh man, it was crazy. And even as like I'm reading now, I can't imagine that. Like that body count is crazy, and it's how he did it though. But like I said, I'm also studying that he was a hero to a lot of people, and that he built up a lot. He did a lot for like the orphans, things like that, but or for the homeless. But my thing is like I'm not sitting here to say to demonize or do this or that. I'm just bringing the facts to the table. So if you're from Romania, you big into this history, definitely let me know more facts in the comments. But man, this dude was no joke. I mean, if you guys ever watched Game of Thrones and seen Ramsay Bolton, that's the energy I get. You know what I'm saying? Like Ramsay Bolton was, I mean, he would skin people, do all that. And these, I didn't even dive into, really all the stuff I heard about Vlad the Impaler. I heard he used to like boil people. I mean, just things that are just whoa, 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 whoa. So, yeah, I'm gonna continue to do my studying, and y'all let me know what y'all think about this. With that being said, original link in the description. Man, that's. I just want to say real quick, like, yeah, times are bad now, but when I really look at what was happening before, it's always been messed up out here. I just feel like now we're just kind of in a time of where people are just kind of waking up to things more. But even back then, it was more hands-on brutality for sure. Now it's like the people are more so like it's mental, like mentally just kind of sleep more. But back then, it's like everything seemed like it was just kind of in your face with it. Wasn't no hiding. Whereas now we pretty much live in a society where things are hidden well, and you're pretty much under deception all day. But back then, that's right in your face. You know, man, wasn't no joke. But I'll see y'all soon. Much love, everybody.